Hey everyone, hope you all had a great day and are having a great evening. Maybe some of you are on date night and you're not even watching us.
That's
But
good.
if you're not, here's some more ideas about how you can spice up your love life and also your date nights to make them more fun and more enjoyable. Darla has a story she wants to tell you about something that we saw when we were on a date one time.
Mhm. We were traveling one time and it was probably 9 o'clock or something like that in a smaller town. And there was a little shopping mall next to this restaurant. So how a shopping mall is, and then a restaurant. So there's a big parking lot. So we had some food and we were probably the last people to eat that night at the restaurant. So the parking lot was empty. It was dark outside. So we went out and we thought, we'd been traveling all day. Let's just walk around that mall and see what stores are there because we felt like going for a little stroll. Well, when we were out, there was one car in the parking lot, just one. And it was a young couple, and they had their doors open on their car, and the music was playing, and it wasn't loud, but it was Frank Sinatra, and Kevin could probably rattle off some of the songs. But, Sinatra's classic. You can't go wrong on a date night with that. I don't care who it is. But they were dancing and they were just enjoying each other with the moon and the stars and the dark parking lot and the song playing on their radio on their car. You guys, oh my heart, it was so precious. And maybe they had gone out to dinner, we don't know, but certainly that part of the date would have been something to remember, like for a long time, I hope, for both of them. And it made an impact on me, and I thought this is just the sweetest thing I've ever seen. And it was just precious. And I thought, oh, that's a really great idea. And so if you don't usually dance, and now with COVID and everything's closed and you shouldn't be in a crowded space anyway, be more intimate. Dance in your living room if you need to. Our house actually has surround sound speakers in our living room, and it actually has one out on our patio. But you could have a little boom box or something and just go put it out on your back patio, and you could play the music soft and you could dance on your back patio. You guys, it's not hard. It's just little things, right?
That's right. And I remember a time when Darla and I were first dating. So we had had a nice dinner and we were walking the streets of this little town, happened to be in California. And it was a very nice area, but it was dark and the stars were out. And we were walking and they were having an art show at this
Contemporary Art Museum.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody was dressed up to the nines. And if you don't know what that means, go ask your parents. They know what that means. But they were all dressed up and they were going in and out of this art show that was going on. And we didn't go to the art show. We didn't pay to go to the art show. We weren't dressed to the nines. And we were just walking on the sidewalk, but we enjoyed seeing everyone else be able to do that. And it was very exciting. But what we did is we continued to walk. Again, this is when we were first dating. I spotted a magnolia blossom on a magnolia tree. And I remembered from my time living in the South that is one of the most fragrant flowers you'll ever, be able to smell and enjoy. A magnolia flower, it just has an awesome fragrance. And I said, oh, look, there's a magnolia blossom right there. And Darla said, oh, I've never seen one of those before, never smelled one of those before. And I reached up as high as I could reach, and I pulled the blossom down, and I held it for her so she could reach it and she could smell that magnolia fragrance just coming out of that flower. And it's so aromatic and sweet. It just smells so good.
It was very sweet.
That's right. And then I remember Darla kissed me, or I kissed her. And I think it was after that, that was all she wrote. I was all in, all in at that point. And we had a wonderful rest of the evening. But that didn't cost any money, but it's always been a very special memory to us. And then later, for a Christmas present, well, actually a little before that, we had gone to an art museum, and we did go tour the art museum. And in that museum, this is after Darla first smelled the magnolia flower.
You guys, it was a real art museum. I had never gone before. There was
Right.
Van Goghs and Picassos and Rembrandts. And,
Exactly.
There.
Not just prints, the actual
No,
paintings that they
It was
painted.
amazing.
Right.
I was like in awe the whole time. I was having a great time.
Right. So anyway, we saw this picture, this painting that was there in the art museum, and it was a close-in shot of magnolia flowers.
Mm-hmm. It was my favorite.
And so Darla just fell in love with that picture, and she said, "Oh, I would love to have that." So for Christmas that year, I found it, and I stole it from the art museum, and I gave it to Darla for Christmas. And they've been looking for it ever since, so don't tell anybody.
Oh my goodness. He asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I didn't want anything but him. And so I was just kind of smart aleck, and I said, I want the picture from the museum of the magnolias. And sure enough, that's what he got me. I had no idea you could even do such a thing, but apparently he did.
As long as you're really quiet.
If they're missing it, anyway.
Right. And it hangs, well, I can't tell you where it is, otherwise somebody will come try and get it. But we have it.
Hey guys, and you know what else is just so precious about all of this? He went to visit his parents one day, and he was showing me their house like on a video. And I could see magnolias on the walls of his mama's house. And I said, honey, there's magnolias in your mom's house. And he's like, there is? I don't know that. Yeah. So all these years later,
it was genetic all along.
We have magnolias in our home from his mom.
Right.
It's very special, you guys. So you never know when a little dance in the dark parking lot, a little stroll after dinner, a little smell of a flower. I mean, you just never know what's going to touch each other's heart and what's going to really be with you forever and just have precious memories for you. And so take it all in. Be vulnerable. Open up your heart. No blocks. Just love on each other and see what happens.
That's right. And we certainly appreciate Paige joining us tonight, making some comments. So thanks for watching, Paige. Paige comes all the way from Minnesota, I think, or Michigan one. I can't remember. One of those M states.
And this is our date night helper tonight. And she wants to be on camera so bad. I know you guys have other people in your life trying to intrude on your date night.
Mm-hmm. Kids.
Like this.
Right.
Hey.
Dogs.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we hope you guys have a great evening. Hopefully you've got a nice date night planned for this weekend. And if not this weekend, definitely next weekend for Valentine's.
You guys got to get ready. We're giving you good ideas.
So pay attention and join us every evening, and we'll share some more good ideas with you tomorrow.
Oh, she's from Michigan, not Minnesota. We got to get it right, honey.
Yes.
Shout out to Michigan. Thanks, Paige.
You guys have a great evening. We'll talk to you later.